everybody, Glenn here, and we're here with a box review. We're going to review the Hero Box from superherostuff.com, not to be confused with Hero Crate, which we did earlier. We've got just a couple more boxes to go before we get to our monthly giveaway and start moving into the June boxes, which are going to start coming here pretty soon. So we're going to power through these last couple boxes in the next couple of days. Then we'll get to the giveaway. So let's get into this box. One thing to keep in mind with the Hero Box is that it's a $50 box. So it is one of the more expensive boxes that are out there. And they have a little trouble sometimes with keeping with the value. They advertise about a $70 value on a $50 box, which at least is not claiming double. But they struggle to get to that 70, sometimes even at 50. So we'll go through it. The theme this month is Secret Wars. A lot of the boxes this month have Secret Wars items in it, but this is a Secret Wars themed box. So obviously we're going to get a variant cover comic again, which would be the fourth or so. A lot of folks are getting a little bit over the variant comic thing because they've gotten so many this month. So if you get a lot of boxes, you're getting a lot of those Secret Wars comics, which I don't mind. I like the variant covers. They'll actually make a nice display, have all the different ones there. But they're getting a little bit tired for a lot of people. So let's go through it. We're going to start with the shirt. And the thing about the Hero Box, the Superhero Stuff box, is that the shirts that you'll find in the boxes generally are ones that are also on their site. So if you like the shirt, then you can just go individually or buy it individually on the site and not have to worry about getting the box if you want to. All right, here's a Secret Wars shirt. Gray shirt, you've got Iron Man there, and you've got Ultimate Spider-Man on the bottom. Nice design. I like it. It's a little bit retro, but it's real clear. It's really a good quality shirt itself. I like the gray, and that's definitely a shirt I'll wear. So they did a good job with the shirt there. All right. Pop figure. We've got Professor X from the classic X-Men series. Thing about this pop figure, number one, I already have it, which is fine. You know, I can't get lucky and get pops that I don't have most of the time at this point. But this doesn't really fit in with the Secret Wars theme. It's great for Marvel, right? But in Secret Wars, Professor X is not around. In fact, he hasn't been around in the comics for a while. So he doesn't really fit in with the Secret Wars. And this is apparently one of the items that could be variable. At their card, they have a nice little, on the card, they have a nice little question mark that says, what pop are you going to get? Well, this is the one I got. I don't know if the other ones would vary and be a little more in line with the theme, but this one doesn't really fit Secret Wars. So, you know, it's a nice pop. I don't mind getting it, but it doesn't really fit in with the theme. Okie dokie. We've got a keychain. This is a giant Hulk fist keychain. It's a heavy metal keychain. It's really actually very heavy. It might be a little too heavy for most key rings just because, you know, you don't want them weighing it down. I have the Thor's hammer one of this series. So these are actually really nice key rings. And these are a good $10 in the store. So no slouch with this one. This is actually a pretty good keychain. I'm just not sure I could handle it on my keychain. It's so big and so heavy. But a nice piece. All right, we've got socks. These are Avenger socks. These are actually, you know, most of the socks in these boxes you'll get them and you'll put them on and they'll be stretchy, they'll be thin like stockings. These are actually socks, so they're nice, they're thicker, they're good quality, they're soft. You could actually wear these as socks and not feel like you're wearing pantyhose. It's also listed as exclusive. I'm not sure it's exclusive. It doesn't really say it anywhere. These are just Marvel socks. I'm not sure they're exclusive, other than the fact that maybe only Superhero Stuff sells them. I think that might be what they're talking about as far as exclusive goes. It's weird to get a box from an online store that sells a lot of these items individually, because it looks, you know, it's just like they're taking their store items and putting them in the boxes. But good socks. I like them. All right. I've got a deck of cards. We've gotten a couple of these lately. We've got the Iron Man ones on another box this month. And they're cool. I like the playing cards. These are Captain America. And I like the decks of cards. I like getting all these unusual ones. But, you know, since we have gotten other cards this month and last month, it might be a little bit of overkill for some people. But you got a deck of cards. Pencil eraser topper. This is a Magneto topper. I guess you could put it on your car antenna as well, but it's meant to be an eraser. Really tiny, really not that, you know, not that fancy of an item, or not that kind of one of those throw-in items. This is kind of a trinket. It's not bad, but you know, not a big value item there. It's okay. All right, I've got a sticker. Not much to say about that. It's Spider-Man's black costume. Nice sticker. It's a good quality. It's one of those vinyl stickers, but it's really thick. It's got a good design on it. You can just tell by the backing, you know, when you get one of these vinyl stickers. That's really good for putting up. So it is what it is. It's a sticker, but it's a nice quality one. All right, we've got a little button pin, little waspy there, little Janet Van Dyne. Again, these items are not really fitting the Secret Wars theme other than the shirt, right? So it's odd that they just didn't make, hey, this is our Marvel theme, because the only thing Secret Wars so far has been the shirt. Everything else has been straight Marvel stuff. So, you know, I like Marvel stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but the theme is a little bit off this month with that. All right, speaking of Secret Wars, the other item that we talked about right in the beginning, you got your comic, your Secret Wars variant cover. Actually, I like this variant cover. It's great artwork, got a lot of heroes on it. I really like this one a lot. And again, protected well, nice backing, nice sleeve, so looking good there. That's about it. We've got, you know, the card that has everything on it, a little bit about Secret Wars on the back as well. Good box. Again, when we're thinking about this box, we have to think about the fact that it's $50. So we've got the comic, we've got the pop, the shirt, the socks, the cards, the keychain, the sticker, the topper, and the pin. So we've got a lot of items, but for a $50 box, I think might be pushing value to probably 50 or 60. I'm not sure we're getting all the way up to 70, but it is quite a bit of items. I mean, if you're talking about 9 items total, you'd have to average about $7 an item to get decent value, $7 or $8. And you know what? It's right about there. So, you know, again, they kind of wonked on the theme a little bit, but as far as value goes, I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure I'd get this box too often, just because a $50 outlay for a box where most of the items I could just buy on superhero stuff, I could go through and just see the items that I like the most, buy those, and it'd probably be less than this box. So a little dicey about that part of it, but a decent box. I'm going to give it a B-, just because I think they flood the theme a little bit with only having a couple items that were specifically Secret Wars. And I'm not sure the value is 100% there. A couple of dud items like the eraser topper and the pin's not really worth that much. So other than that, a nice offering, a nice box, nothing wrong with it, and definitely some stuff that I'll use and I'll wear. All right, that's about it for this video. Make sure that if you want in on this giveaway, which I'm almost done with the box, and it's coming along really nicely, and I think it's going to be a real valuable, real good box for whoever wins this. You got to be a subscriber, and you got to comment on one of these videos for the May boxes. And like our Facebook page, do all that other normal stuff that I asked you to do, like liking and sharing. But most of all, subscribe and comment on these videos. We've got a couple of mini giveaways coming up for 500 Facebook likes and 200 subscribers. Other than that, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.